So Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame had tons of removed characters and plot lines and deleted scenes that we are still hearing about to this day, and now the writers behind those movies, Stephen McFeely and Christopher Marcus, have been doing a new set of interviews and revealing more that we had previously not known about. And one of them involves Nova's storyline in Infinity War and Endgame. It turns out that he was actually going to have a pretty big role in both of the films. While speaking with comicbook.com, Marcus and McFeely revealed that Richard Rider was actually set to factor into these big epic crossover movies. Marcus said, quote, "I remember in the big manifesto thing that we did, where the first work we did on those movies where we just had every possible storyline that you could take from what's around, that Nova has the Xandarian world mind. In this conception, he would be the Herald, not unlike the Hulk, who was actually standing in for the Silver Surfer, but that one member of the Nova Corps survived Thanos' attack on Xandar. The Xandarian world mind would be the voice of Glenn Close, because you had her and why not, and that he would be Richard Rider and he would come to Earth." Now, as for why they decided not to include Richard Rider's Nova debut in Avengers Infinity War, McFeely says, quote, "You're introducing a whole new character when we're trying to say goodbye to all the ones that you know. But they do admit that seeing Nova in these movies would have been amazing." Now, personally, I think this actually would have been really cool to see actually play out through Infinity War and Endgame, because it means that he would have been a very major player to that plotline, and he would have had a pretty personal stake in getting back at Thanos, because Thanos wiped out Xandar and he was there to actually witness it. He was there to see him take the Power Stone, and he's the only surviving member of the Nova Corps. So that's how, I guess you could give his whole origin story being the character Nova. Now, I can also see where they're coming from in the fact that, they already have tons of characters that we already know that they're dealing with, but at the same time, like I just mentioned, you would have set up Nova's origin basically through these two movies. Even though he would have been a new character, I think audiences would have really come to, know him as a character and really explore his motivations through the two movies. But what do you guys think about this? Do you think having Nova's whole plotline like this would have been too much, or do you think that it actually would have been the right way to introduce his origin story? We've obviously heard that a Nova project is in development at Marvel Studios. Whether that's actually a movie or a Disney Plus series is yet to be seen, but I think that we'll be getting Nova sometime through Phase 4 or Phase 5. But like I said, drop your thoughts down in the comments below. For all things Marvel and the latest in pop culture, be sure to subscribe to HN Entertainment.